The Nintendo rumors are flying yet again. This one I'm actually going to reference Nintendo Life for because they gathered some multiple sources together. I'll have a link to them down in the description. Essentially, Nintendo plans to revive a dead and buried game. What does that even mean? What are we talking about? Well, let's get into the Nintendo Life article. So as you see here, it says, rumor Nintendo has plans to revive a dead and buried game. You go down here and you find out that this comes from Game Informer's senior editor, Imran Khan. He is someone we have actually mentioned before on this channel who does have some inside sources. And he participated in a Kinda Funny game show. And here's what he had to say on that show. It says, there's a game that's thought to be dead that Nintendo's reviving. And it's not the one that people would expect. It was very much a title that was dead and buried. Very officially canceled. Then he went on to explain that he's heard enough about this game and was almost sure that it exists again. However, he didn't mention the name of the game. Obviously, that's just just a common courtesy you give to your sources, where you'll mention some stuff, but you're not going to give the full picture. You're going to let Nintendo unveil that game. And he did talk a little bit about Kingdom Hearts 3 as well, and he says, last I heard, there was a talk between Nintendo and Square Enix about what they could do with Kingdom Hearts 3, and it was deemed unfeasible to get Kingdom Hearts 3 on Switch. So that's another kind of, hey, look, they thought about doing Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's just not going to happen. Now, we actually get further talks about this on the forum Reset Era. They dug up some additional information on this that pertains to this exact rumor, and here's what we have found, or at least what I have found there. It says, here's some new information pertaining to this rumor. It's not a Nintendo-developed game, and it was a game that was publicly announced, then canceled. Now, one of our patrons, Corey Bohm, actually messaged me on Twitter about this, or tweeted at me on Twitter, I should say, and he talked about how it might be Donkey Kong Racing. It was a sequel to Diddy Kong Racing. It was not a first-party developed game. In fact, it was developed by Retro Studios at the time. That was a second-party studio, and it was announced. I looked it up. It definitely was announced, and it definitely was canceled. So, apparently Donkey Kong Racing, a sequel to Diddy Kong Racing, might be what it is. That's just his prevailing theory. We don't have any evidence for it other than, hey, look, it is a game that was announced and canceled that Nintendo controls that isn't developed, first party wise. But it could be anything. Are we talking an Eternal Darkness game? Are we talking, I don't even know. It's a game that was announced that never came out. Remember Project Hammer? That was a game that was announced, very much in development, very much dead. I don't know. There's a lot of speculation we could have here, a lot of hopes and a lot of dreams. Is it the Wind Waker 2 that we knew was in development? Although I don't think that was ever officially announced. It was just mentioned it was in development. I don't know what to expect here. And I mostly want to bring this topic up because I think it's a really interesting talking point, and I want to toss it out to you guys. And you guys I want you to head down to the comments and let me know what game you think this is. If this rumor is true, if this is legit, if Nintendo is bringing back a game from the dead that was very much announced but canceled, what game is it? And what game could it possibly be that was originally being developed outside of Nintendo's first-party studios? This is why Donkey Kong Racing makes a little sense to me. However, that's just one reference out of probably what you guys could find dozens and dozens of announced and canceled games by Nintendo. So you guys let me know what you think. What game are you hoping that this is? I honestly have no clue. I tried to do some research heading into making this video, and I still I'm not any more sure about what this could be. I mean, you could speculate it's Pikmin 4. Maybe that was canceled and brought back, but I doubt that that's the case. I don't think that's what he would be referencing. It's probably an older game of some kind, but I don't know. And I guess rumor has it that that it could be something that Retro Studios is working on in addition to Metroid Prime 4. This is more speculative than necessarily having sources on that. I've just heard a few people rumblings out there that maybe Retro Studios is also working on this in addition to Metroid Prime 4. Maybe this was their project. I don't know, Bottom line is, we don't know what this is, and I want your guys' ideas on what you think it is down in the comments. Anyways, I'm Nathaniel Rovagents from Nintendo Prime. Be sure to enter our Nintendo Switch Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Bundle giveaway through the Gleam.io link down in the description. It is a 50,000 subscriber giveaway, so when we hit 50K, we'll announce the winner of that giveaway. I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll catch all of you guys in the next one.